too late.
This is the... yes.
Got any fancy trinkets you want to offload? Well, hello there, and welcome to my little shop. Are you visiting New Homestead for the first time?
Sure.
Oh,
It's technically the second time.
it's always such a pleasure to meet people from other worlds. Or just space. I don't judge. I'm Jay. I'm happy to help you find what you're looking to buy or take a look at whatever you want to sell. Trades of all kinds are welcome here.
Or you're
Or if you have any
uplifting.
questions for me about the shop, the merchandise, or even just New Homestead in general, I'm happy to help you.
And nearly got his arm stuck inside. It could have been ripped off.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, kids.
Glad you asked. I'm looking for all sorts of things. Anything, really. Clothing, weapons, jewelry, even stuff they consider junk. You name it. We don't get a lot of off-world stock, so I offer to buy things from travelers. Anything they're willing to part with.
General consumer.
Between you and me, people around here talk a lot about tradition and whatnot, but even they get curious about what other worlds have to offer.
I wonder if I had to just find the comic through his inventory.
We used to, but not anymore. Believe it or not, the New Homestead Tourism Board decided a while back to do away with souvenirs. We don't really have the resources or facilities to make them here ourselves, and it was decided that anything less than that would seem exploitive of our people and inauthentic. Only thing we have are these souvenir slates about the history of New Homestead. Tell you what, I've got an extra one here that another guest left behind a while back. You can have it.
Thanks. A new slate. Let's see.
I love them. Most of us in New Homestead appreciate what tourism does for our economic livelihood, so we go out of our way to make guests feel welcome. Some are indifferent about it, while a few others, I won't name names, are downright resentful of all the tourists and would prefer to be left alone. But that being said, I believe our generally friendly demeanor is a large part of what drives people to keep coming back.
Well, that's a good output. You're one of them.
Sure thing. I'm also interested in buying if you have anything for sale.
Cool. Another person I can sell to. Damn, that's an expensive suit. It's calibrated, so it's like second tier, I think. Whoa, hey, look at that. It's probably because it's advanced. A better helmet? What? I'll take it. Oh, he's gonna sell just a bunch of shit here, which I'm good on aid. Sells books. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not expensive at all. Damn. That's an interesting book cover. Resources. He pretty much probably sells all resources. That's probably all the things you need to build stuff. Probably, except for less. That's a muddler, not what you think, not other stuff. It's a muddler. Get your minds out of the gutter. Wait a minute, a moonshine jug? Damn, dude. Got the plushes. Okay. Yeah, at least they have whiskey glasses. Alright, thank you. I don't think I have nothing to sell you, sadly.
Heads up if you're planning on going to Chunks.
Apparently something's wrong with the Chunks food. Oh. I just got a new mission. As I get one mission done, two more pop up, apparently. That's the way of Bethesda. So that's another thing too. If people are worried about missing out on like content in Bethesda games, as long as you're doing a mission, like especially a miscellaneous one, it will point you towards others. And as you do those, you'll get pointed to even more missions to do. And more. And more. And you'll never run out of missions to do in Bethesda games as long as you're doing something. Particularly something from your missions menu. So as long as you're doing that stuff, you'll always come across stuff to do. That's why, like, a lot of people think this game's very empty and all that. And for the most part, at least when it comes to exploring planets, it kind of makes sense why they're kind of empty, because most of the planets are inhabitable. They don't have life forms. That's just how space is.
Work together to ensure that this place functions, and it does. John takes a back seat to order.
But yeah, I can understand, like, even me, while I'm playing this game, I kind of wish I just had, like, a continent to explore that's packed with, like, cool things to look at and cool things to find and stuff. That's something I would like. But in Starfield, it's still kind of similar to that, but everything's spread out in different hubs. So either you like that or you don't like that, and you're more along the line of, either you're a person that likes your open worlds where everything's contained in certain areas, very big open areas, kind of like The Witcher, for instance. The Witcher is the golden example of open world content on how big the world can be, but how rich the content and just everything to look at is. Like, that's still what I consider the golden goose of, like, open worlds and stories and stuff like that. Like, nothing still, till this day, has beaten Witcher 3 for me when it comes to how to handle an open world. But, yeah, when it comes to Bethesda games, too, when you're comparing this to, like, the Elder Scrolls or Fallout and everything, it's like, yeah, I can understand why people like to have certain familiarities when it comes to environments.
I hope getting that book won't be too much trouble.
Not just fast travels and hubs. Because all these are just hubs. There hasn't actually been a world to explore. There's just been big old kilometer squares. Which is disappointing, I understand.
Did you find the book, Dragon Star Force Volume 1, The Heroes of the Dragon Star?
Yes, nerd.
Wow! I can't believe you actually went and got it for me. I really appreciate you helping me out. Here's something for your trouble.
I got nothing but time to... Holy shit! I only got it for 80 creds. He gave me 3,300. Okay, dude. That was a giant profit margin. That was a huge profit margin. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? I'm a little confused. What? I don't remember stairs being here. I guess I used stairs again? I did? I don't remember stairs being. Ah. Did the world change? Well, wait a minute. Oh yeah, let's select our next activity. So there you go. Something small. Usually a lot of these activities can either lead to something big or lead to something small. Alright, speak with Rivkov, which is down there.
How's it?
So am I helping more miners?
People always ask me what I think about mining.
Almost like some sort of...
Oh, don't point that towards me. Ah, Jesus.
Out with the equipment and all.
Medicine?
I was wondering if I could talk to you.
You have the black lung. That cough doesn't sound good.
It's probably not, but I can't afford to go get it looked at.
Really? You need money? Could offer you some money. Most likely she can't because her contract doesn't allow her to have the time.
It's not a matter of money. There's more to it than that. Actually, maybe this is wrong. You're a total stranger. Forget I said anything.
No, now that you brought it up, I have to. Well, here, maybe a med pack will help.
Thanks, I'll try it, but I really should see an actual doctor. It's clear you want to help. Maybe I can trust you.
That's kind of you. But she needs more assistance.
Yeah. Actually,
I'd like to go to Reliant Medical for treatment, but my father, Nathan, is an executive with the Reliant. I came to Estonia to escape him. Nathan is not a good man. Not to me. And I did something terrible to him, so now he is searching far and wide for me. He has connections with doctors throughout the settled systems. I don't know which ones I can trust, and it won't end well for me if they snitch to him.
I wonder if I can do that medical thing. Well, let's see.
Trevor tells me you're skilled in dealing with people. Maybe you could try to reason with my father, or maybe scare him into backing off. But you should know, he has powerful and dangerous friends, so you must be careful. If it works, I'll be free. If not, well, at least he still won't know where to find me. What do you think?
I think I can do it.
It just so happens there's a conference he goes to on Neon around this time of year. He
Neon.
always stays at Hotel Volai.
Volai.
He won't see visitors he doesn't know, but maybe he'll talk if you tell him you're there on my behalf.
Probably.
It's risky, but maybe he'll listen if he knows you mean him no harm. I've got it. Bring him a bottle of his favorite whiskey, Red Harvest Reserve. Say it's... say it's a peace offering from me.
Okay.
That whiskey is exceedingly rare. I'm sure it will pique his interest enough to hear what you have to say.
Or I could just persuade him. But yeah, we'll see if we could do that.
Good luck. You can check with Jack at the Broken Spear for the whiskey. He may have some or know where to get it. And thank you so much for trying to help me.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. I guess it's already activated as a quest. No, here it is. Oh, dang it. Refurbished goods, Dennis. Oh, Barrett wants to talk to me. Oh, you know what? It's probably not updated in my menu. Have to do that. Sure.
Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours, though. But no guarantees. Hey, so I'm really enjoying our time together. Thought you should know. It's been a long time since I worked with someone so closely. I didn't realize how much I missed it. And you haven't stopped me from looking into this stuff with Irvin either. So, thank you. See, that's what makes you a good captain in my book. You're supportive. On that note, I do have some news about Irvin's case.
Well, well, well.
So, I wanted to let you know that I heard back from my contact, and I think you'll want to hear this.
Sure.
They sent me a copy of some public records. It's interesting. There was a claim filed against Irvin, accusing him of damaging their investments. Looks like Irvin didn't even enter a plea. He wasn't even on the planet for the duration of the trial. I think they scared him off. Anyway, this mining corporation, Hephaestus, sued Irvin, claiming he irreparably damaged their mine. They said he killed the apex predators in the area around the mine, which led to herd creatures overeating the grasses. That caused the soils to release too many gases too fast. which costs Hephaestus a ton of money.
I'll just use some geology skills.
Thank you. So, is this a cover-up? If so, of what? And why did it involve Irvin? So anyway, according to the court documents, there was a witness for the defense, who was a no-show too. Then Hephaestus won by default. They tried to take his apartment, but because it's in my name too, they couldn't.
Hey, free apartment.
That doesn't mean we can't do anything about it. And if nothing else, I just want to know more about what happened to Irvin.
Sounds about right.
Here's what I was thinking. I can persuade my contact to keep digging a little bit more. I don't want to press our luck, so I'll just ask them to follow up on one thing. Should I tell them to investigate the company more or look into the witness instead?
Hey, have them investigate both. I'll pay for it.
For that much money? They'll do it. You know, this investigation is time-consuming, but it's also pretty cathartic. And who knows? Maybe if we solve this case, it'll mean a better future for Gagarin. But that's thinking too far ahead. Anyway, Captain, thanks for checking in with me.
No problem, dude. Okay. Runaway, that's the one. Since we just got that one from our activities, I think I have to go to the airlock, and then I can fast travel, maybe. Hopefully the alcohol is not a key thing to talking to the father, but I don't think it is. That's why I'll do a quick save before talking to the guy. But it looks like we are gonna be talking to the bartender first. And if they don't have it, they're gonna point me towards the way. I'll grab the alcohol, wherever it is. And then I'll talk. Do some diplomacy.
Can't say I'm a fan of excitement and drama. As far as the eye can see.
Uh-oh.
It can start to wear on you.
Red Harvest Reserve Whiskey, please.
I am, but you don't look like the type that could afford it.
I think I can.
Came through here asking about it was none other than Governor Hurst. Didn't even want to drink it. Said he was buying it to put it on display in his office or something. Seems like a waste, but whatever. You paid up.
See if I can. Oh, 1 second. Can I back out real quickly?
Did you want their stuff or not? Make up your mind.
Gotta do some persuasion skill checks.
Got cold beers and good atmosphere. I am. Last person that didn't even want it. Now you got my attention. This ought to be good.
Oh. Oh, critical success.
But you realize what kind of a bind this puts me in, right? Tell you what, I'll do this as a favor for Rivka. She's been through a lot. I'll only charge you what I paid for the whiskey years ago.
Cool.
Give you that, and it's yours.
So it'll be in the gray. Oh, 600? Dude, I can easily afford a couple bottles, if not more.
I sure hope you're not pulling my leg about this whole thing.
Nope.
Or else I just let all that money slip away.
Hey, I can pay more.
Justice for Rivka.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. All right, make room. Make room.
Who made the new equipment possible?
Yep.
Thanks.
No problem.
Been in the Vanguard a long time.
So now we're going to Neon, aka Cyberpunk City. Or closest thing to it. It's slightly cyberpunk, more what they would consider neon punk. Because that's also like a subcategory of like what cyberpunk is. It's more neon punk. Because it's, you know, just a lot of neon lights. There's nothing a lot of cyberpunk about it, but except that it has neon lights. There's not a lot of cyberpunk to the city itself. We'll go here. I've already paid off that bounty that guy put on me. So we're good there. So when I land at the dock, I'm not going to get shot at. There's no one going to be waiting on me in space. Say, hey, motherfucker. I see you got a bounty on your head. Yep, don't have that bounty.
Chaos. That's neon in a nutshell.
Yeah, it's like neon. Neonic.
Sometimes.
The Astro. Really not have a tea, has it? I'll follow you.
Hola!
Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room?
Here to talk to a
Pleasantly
man.
surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced. That's the first thing that all of my guests say. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest
Cool.
assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits. Indeed it does. And all it took was a dash of my own ingenuity to make it happen. But that's a story for another time.
So, can I book you a room for the night?
Sure thing. Actually, I have a delivery.
Oh, how nice! His daughter must be feeling very generous to be sending him something like that. Mr. Ovadia is in his room on the 3rd floor. I'll buzz him and let him know you're on your way.
Nah, he's probably like, what the fuck?
Live your best life. We'll be here when you're ready.
And tell me where the client is and everything too, without like vetting my like credentials. His door's not even locked. Alright, for that, quick save. Howdy.
Well, Red Harvest Reserve, huh? I assume this is from my daughter. Well, she knows how to get my attention. So what then? You're working with her? She thinks this will be enough to smooth things over between us?
Alright, let's see if we can persuade.
Of course it was. Ah, I should have not been so blind. You have no idea what you're doing. You need to tell me where she is this instant. My own daughter assaults me in my own home, steals my personal spacecraft, then runs off to who knows where.
Oh
Now
shit.
You think a friendly little chat is going to smooth it all over and make things better? How foolish do you think I am?
I'm a persuasion god, thank you very much.
Thanks. I'm still collecting my thoughts.
Give red whiskey.
My daughter knows me well. Maybe she is serious about this.
Ah, man, come on. I would like a critical success, but... Yes!
I don't disagree with you. I suppose I've overreacted.
Halfway there.
She was young, and while foolish, she is still my daughter. And Rivka is all I have left of my wife. I would do her a disservice to incriminate her daughter like that.
True. Alright. So you'll forgive her?
Yes. Tell her I will drop the charges immediately.
Damn.
Call off the bounty hunters. And I
Bounty hunters.
suppose I will seek her out to talk. I may just need a little time to figure out how to say what I need to say. Thank you.
Just tell her you're sorry and you love her. It'll take time, but keep building on that.
Yeah. What Barrett said in the elevator. I like it when, like, your companions aren't too close to the conversation, but yet they can still communicate with those conversations. I was like, that's something. Alright, I should be... I know I'm like in the city, but I think I might be able to just travel, so I'm gonna test this out. Might have to go to the dock though. Soul. Mars. Yes, I can. Sweet. Mm-hmm.
I respect the folks in the military individually, but being surrounded by them can be more stressful than being on a planet with no magnetosphere. You know, worn out.
Boop. Ookity dookily.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti free.
211. It's climbing. By the time I beat this game, it'll be 666. Woo! That's the goal. Woo! Hola.
I received an urgent message from my father. He's dropped the charges.
You have done it.
It will be difficult.
Muy.
There's a lot we need to speak about, but I think we may be able to mend our relationship, thanks to you. Of course, we will be taking things slow. There is a lot of trust to rebuild. But he acknowledged and apologized for his past behavior. That is a good first step, and I'm willing to let him back into my life, bit by bit, as long as he proves his words and commits to change. Without your intervention, this would not have been possible.
Yay! Now get that car fixed.
And I can finally treat this. Thank you. I cannot repay you enough.
Damn. Got my money back. And then some. Because that's how it works, yo. Okay. Now, keep knocking out these activities. We're getting lower. Visit the London landmark on Earth. Ooh, hello. See what happened to London. I'm assuming we're going to London. Or what was London.
It's taken me a few years. I'm finally feeling it.
I have a feeling I got that from a book. I forgot what book it was though. There's a couple books that put landmarks on, like, or at least destinations to go to. So I have a feeling that's some of the activities I've gotten to. Like, this is one of those activities, so I'm kind of wondering if it'll lead to something really cool. If we're going to what was London, I assume, then cool. I wonder if I can go to Downey. Or can I visit the Queen's Palace? Which actually, that wouldn't be in London. That would be... Actually, no, that would be in London. Because it would be in... I forgot what exactly. The geography of where everything is. Alright, we need to go to Earth, not America. Natural. Yeah, I don't think London is considered natural. I was about to say, like, it looks like Earth doesn't have its seas or anything anymore. Like, it went full Mad Max. Oh, whoa. That thing's huge. Yeah, if this was London.